Welcome back to the Red Bull Ring. And as you can see, we're joined now by Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen.
Sounds great. I think you silenced your haters.
Thanks for that, Max. We were just discussing the pronunciation of our World Championship leader's surname. Well, Max, let's stay with you. How's the week been? Did you allow yourself time to celebrate on Sunday?
I mean, it's tiny bits, but, it's still a long season. It's a long season, and, we have to stay focused, and, we need to keep looking ahead. Of course, we're at the same track again, but different compounds as well. What the weather is going to do, and definitely it's going to be more challenging than last week, with everyone having driven now a full race here. So we need to be back on top of it.
Do you think the change in tyre compounds is a good thing or a bad thing for Red Bull?
I don't know at the moment, to be honest. I guess time will tell, but I'm looking forward to it. I mean, naturally, you can go a bit faster.
And just give us a few words on what it's going to be like to be performing in front of the fans. 100,000 people here, a lot of orange T-shirts in the grandstands this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I think we really missed that, the atmosphere around the tracks. So I'm happy, of course, that there are more fans allowed now. And, of course, I know there are a lot of Dutch fans coming as well. So it will be, a great support. And, of course, I hope that we can have a great weekend.
Great stuff. Thank you, Max. Fernando, coming to you, your first F1 doubleheader at the Red Bull Ring. How much are you enjoying the experience, and what have you been up to since the last race?
I'm enjoying not only the two Red Bull Ring races, also together with France we'll make 3 in a row, so that's good for racing. I've been doing some sport on Monday and Tuesday around the circuit. I'm sleeping here in the paddock in the motorhome, so not too many plans, but it was nice to have a few days off and now ready for the last weekend.
You said after the race on Sunday that the Alpine wasn't a top 10 car. What ideas have you got to improve the pace this weekend?
I don't remember saying that, but I think it was a tough weekend in terms of competitiveness. We have to raise our level. Hopefully this weekend we have different tires. We have the threat of the weather on Sunday, so hopefully that help us a little bit because I don't think that is the best layout for our package. But some points will be available for sure, and we have to take any opportunity.
Thank you. What's the score going to be? Spain, Switzerland tomorrow night.
2-1.
To Switzerland?
No.
Funny clown.
I hope no. I hope Spain goes through.
Thank you. Let's do our fan question next, please, to Elias. Take a listen to this.
Hi, my name is Elias and I'm 14 years old. My question is, what is your first memory with Formula 1? Good luck.
So, your first memory of Formula 1. Max, let's start with you.
He was not in Dubai, eh?
No, clearly not. No, clearly not. First memory, I was probably like 3 years old, but I can remember. Just to be honest, running around in the paddock, thinking it was like a big playground while my dad was driving at the time. So, around 2000, 2001.
I was going to say, you were 3 years old when Fernando made his Formula 1 debut. Do you remember watching him?
Nice.
Of course, I remember watching Fernando. I mean,
I was racing with Jos the boss. He was full of, on the grandstand.
Those banners.
Your father had some support.
I never forget, the F1 games back in the day. I think it was F1 like 2006. Of course, Fernando winning the championship, and it was a cool-looking car. So at home in my simulator, I was always driving with Fernando. So.
Fernando, your earliest memory?
I don't know exactly the year, but I do remember that my parents went to Jerez for the Grand Prix, and then they came with some pictures from the event, and there were these cars, these single seaters that I didn't know anything about, Formula One. So I knew that I was with my grandmother that weekend, but I didn't realize that my parents went for the Grand Prix. And then looking at the pictures, it was the first time that I saw a Formula One car.
Great stuff. Thank you. And thanks to Elias for that great question. Let's open this to the floor. We'll start with Scott Mitchell, please. The race.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, question to both drivers, please. While obviously I know your focus is on 2021, obviously the teams are putting a lot of work into 2022. I just wondered if you've had a chance to drive the 2022 car in the sim, and if so, what your first impressions are of it.
Max?
I haven't driven it, so I don't know.
Fernando?
Yeah, same. Didn't make any lap yet.
Okay, let's move on. Julian Bilot, please. Autohebdo.
Thank you, Tom. Question to Max, please. Max Pirelli should introduce a new rear-tired Silverstone after testing it tomorrow. How could it change the dynamics between Red Bull and Mercedes in the title fight? And yes, I know you're going to say time will tell, but I'm sure the engineers and you already have an idea as to what might happen.
I don't, to be honest. I don't know. I don't even know what exactly they're like changing to. I mean, I know the construction, but like we have to drive it first to really see what it's going to do, because otherwise it's really almost impossible to really say anything about it.
Let's go to Dieter Renken next, please. Racing Lions.
Thanks, Tom. Question for both drivers. Fernando, in the past, you'd attempted to try and get yourself a drive with Red Bull. And Max, you've also said before that you've never really been able to take Fernando on sort of equal terms. Can you two imagine yourselves having been teammates in the same team, and what do you think it would have been like?
Probably we still have an opportunity in the future. Maybe not in F1. Honestly, because I don't think that that's a possibility. But yeah, in the future, who knows? I think both of us love racing and endurance racing and Le Mans and many things. So it will be nice one day to share a team.
Yeah, I think I said this quite a long time ago. Just, of course, seeing Fernando drive in a position where I think he doesn't belong, so yeah, it's of course it would have been, I think, incredibly exciting, of course, to be in one team, together with him. But yeah, like he says, there are also a lot of opportunities outside of Formula One later on, so who knows? It will be quite cool, I think.
Thank you. We'll just before the switch, question to Fernando, please, from Andrew Benson at the BBC. He asks, why have you started doing track walks this year? If I remember rightly, you didn't like doing them in the past and tended not to.
Yeah, he's right. I did one in Portimao this year because it was a new circuit, and it was the best weekend, and we did score good points, and we felt competitive there. We stopped doing it in Barcelona and in Monaco, and we came back to no scoring points. So we said, okay, we'll try again in Baku. We finished 6th, so it was our best race. And from that moment, we keep doing track walks, and it keeps scoring points on Sundays. So at the moment, it's a pure superstitious thing.